Hello, 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 and welcome to the Worldbuilders Society. I am Maui, and here's my co-host Ansel. Say hi, Ansel.
Hey, everybody.
Just say hi, Ansel.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize we
I
were
was doing like a good
the
night,
whole...
Gracie kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And,
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
it's fine.
No, I think we're
that's-
starting strong.
It's too late.
is a bold
The moment's
start.
passed.
It's good.
We're
It's
also joined by Sarah Moore. Say hi, Sarah.
Moore. Hi, Sarah Moore.
good. Hi, it's me. I just show up everywhere.
That's true.
Sorry.
That's
I was not
but
invited here today.
in the best possible way.
Yes,
Yeah,
like
just-
Alanis Morissette, you were uninvited.
Uninvited. I just find all the links though, and they are clickable, and it feels like that is an invitation. So
Yeah, I do keep using the same link over and over for Riverside, so maybe that's
Yeah,
the secret to success.
Just like one day, just like random people just start popping into
Yeah.
the studio in the middle of a
this
recording.
sounds like a you mistake, is what I'm hearing. And not
mistake. I mean, flies with honey sort of thing. I think is what
That's
I'm.
fair.
Oh my
aiming
god!
For.
You know what? That's a new podcast idea. The drop in, and you're like,
You just-
hey, you just send it to everyone you know, and you say, I'm recording
just-
a podcast
yeah.
every week at this day and this time, and if you pop in, you'll be my guest, and we'll do a segment.
Just call it office
I
hours or
love
something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
you
good
just
too.
never know what's going to happen. So yes, but like Ansel said, we have the lovely Sarah Moore here. Sarah Moore, tell us a little bit about yourself and your your relationship with TTRPGs.
Whoa, what a wild and loaded question. Truly. I don't know how to answer that.
I am wearing a wire.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to assume you're cool. My name is Sarah Moore. My pronouns are she, her. I can be found all over the internet at Pixies and Pins. I run a Patreon and a Twitch channel. I was connected for a really long time with Gen Con TV, as well as Peter Adkison's World of Chaldea when that was in existence. I wrote for them and acted and GM'd and was a player, and I did a bunch of stuff at conventions, and I also co-designed an RPG that came out last year called The Crowned, where you get to play a god. Ansel's holding it up, which is great because this is a podcast. That
It's
people
audio,
listen to.
yeah. They can hear the
We
book.
love it.
They could
Hear
not
the
see
book.
my odd face either. I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Ooh.
So you
many
play a god?
pages. You play a god of a small sliver of reality. When I play, I am the god of joy, but Ansel just joined the game that I'm running, and he is playing the god of need. And in our group, we also have the god of garbage. So, you know, be the god of whatever.
So could I be
spectrum.
like the god of like smooth jazz?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
I'm interested
And
in
I would
making that
always
happen.
talk like this.
Yeah.
Like you're like listening at like midnight, you know.
Yeah, the
The quiet
12:03 DJ.
Yeah, that overnight shift that you that you catch when you're driving across the country in the middle of the night. 100%.
So I'm a big fan of jingles and TV theme songs and things like that. One of my favorite radio call signs was the old WNUA 95.5 call sign, because it used to be a smooth jazz station in my youth. And whenever like they went to commercial, would go WNUA 95.5, and it was just my favorite thing in the world. And like make that a god, and that's what I would be in your game.
I can't wait. You've now said it out loud and it exists on the internet, which means I'm gonna force it to happen.
I love it.
Oh no, more games.
Oh, dang.
Games. We're going to do this in a few different parts. So just to let you know, Sarah, what we're going to do here, we're going to create a world and a one-shot within your world for people to play in.
Okay.
We have 3 different portions that we're going to do. First, we're going to do our lore and NPC portion. After we're done with that, we're going to do our maps and locations portion. And then finally, we'll do our session prep portion. Once we have all the pieces of the puzzle, then we'll put a puzzle together at the end. And then the hidden fourth thing would be the one shot.
Excellent.
Yes, and that's the live stream on Twitch on my channel.
Amazing. I do have a question. This is more of a logistical thing that I should have asked before we started recording, but what is the rating of this podcast?
Oh, fuck. I didn't even think of that.
Unrated.
Got it. Cool. Just checking.
Motherfuckers.
I didn't want to be the one that like dropped an F-bomb if that was not allowed.
No, we're good.
You can drop bombs of any letter that you would like, Sarah.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true. That feels not true. But
oh yeah, I guess there's one letter in particular that I probably would bump up against. But besides that, I mean, freaking go for it, man.
Yeah, I think we all know to avoid. The slurs.
I was thinking of two in particular.
Oh yes.
Because we're not because we're
the
not
list
Australian.
is growing as I think about it.
Yeah.
Australian or Scottish.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy Australians.
Before we get into it, we're going to do our random interview generator. We love doing interviews here on Worldbuilders. We love TTRPGs, so we thought, why not make a random encounter table?
Oh, good one.
So, Sarah Moore, also I like just saying your full name. It makes me feel like you're a Pokemon, and I love it.
I am.
Sarah
That's true. You could throw in the middle name too.
Oh, okay.
Jane,
because
right?
that is the name of an attempted assassin.
Ooh.
Attempted.
Okay, before we do the
assassin.
random
Sarah
interview,
Jane.
I need to know who the assassin was.
Sarah Jane Moore attempted to assassinate Gerald Ford. And I am a musical
also sounds like
actor.
a Pokemon when you say the full name.
Sarah Jane Moore. Yeah, and so Sondheim wrote the musical Assassins, and I always wanted to do it so that it could say Sarah Jane Moore, played by Sarah Jane Moore.
You really should still. I mean, that's.
Really should.
Is there a reason that's not on the table?
I don't know.
Love that.
Maybe because I like Squeaky From's character better. Her songs are better, but that's okay.
I mean...
All right, so in order to do this, we need you to grab a couple die.
I got him.
Okay, so could you do me a favor? Could you roll me a d6, please, Sarah Moore?
I can indeed. I got a 2.
A 2. Can you also roll me a d20?
See. I got a 2 again.
Can you tell me what was your scariest TTRPG experience?
Like in game or out of game?
However you would like to interpret it. All the information is in the question. I'm going to do the Alex Horn. I've been watching a lot of Taskmaster. Right now.
We
all
also are big Taskmaster house. I'm following. All of the information is on the task.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I was playing a game at a convention. I'm going to omit the name of the convention and the name of the game because this is not a very flattering situation. But I was wearing a skirt, and during the game master reached over and lifted it, so I left the table, and that was my
absolute audacity.
Yeah, that's awful.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
I went real life safety as opposed to in game.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, we are not here for that. No, thank you.
It was not cool.
Okay, so that was our first one. Ansel, why don't you do a question?
Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, Sarah, could you roll that D6 one more time for me?
Absolutely. 3.
All right. Then I'm going to need another D20.
17.
Okay. This might be an interesting follow-up to your last answer.
Oh,
what was your most meta roleplay moment?
Meta roleplay moment. I feel like, okay, so I play with puppets a lot. Probably more than other people play RPGs with puppets.
I mean, I've never gotten to play RPGs with puppets, so
it happens more than you might think. There was a moment when I was playing a game on stage. It was D&D with a gaggle of puppets. And there was a moment that both the puppet and the puppeteer of the same puppet were passing me things. during the game. To
that
like,
is again an incredibly
as
literal
like a prompt. Yeah, it was a very weird moment. It's weird anytime that you play with puppets, because you have to ignore the person underneath the table. Like, that is the whole thing, right? Like, you are performing with the hand that's up here, and so you are focusing on their eyes, which cannot see you. And so like there's this weird moment of like you're focused on them, and then like like this hand will come up to like give you something so that you can continue, and it's like a person hand, and it is very startling.
Yeah. How challenging is it to keep that dichotomy? Because I got to imagine that part of your preparation is like, how am I going to make sure this is a good time for this human being, but I have to direct all of it at this puppet?
Yeah. I have had the extreme privilege of working with some just like wildly talented puppeteers who are professionals and who have like my friend Danny Montooth, who did Perception Studio, he trained with like the Henson Company, and he worked for Disney as a puppeteer for a really long time, and like he's probably more comfortable as a puppet than he is as a person, which I don't think he would even consider me to be like making a dig at him. Like, I think he would probably say that. And so like every puppeteer that I have known who is like ready to do it, like, and excited about things, are like, I will bend my body into whatever you need me to do it, because this puppet is going to be what you see. And so I do shorten the length of the game usually, or give us more breaks so that they are not arm up for 4 hours or anything ridiculous like that. But like truly, I have been so spoiled by their talent that like if I encounter a more amateur puppeteer, it's almost like, oh, what am I doing? Because I'm so used to professionals who like just bring their little ball of felt to life in a way that you're like, that is a person. I mean, during one of our games, I was inducted into a throuple with two of the puppets. They were like, we're married now. We are now a very important relationship. And I don't think that's ever gone away. Anyway, I have two partners who are made of felt, and they're lovely.
What's your favorite Muppet film, out of curiosity?
Oh, rough question. Feels like the answer is yes. All the Muppet films. If I have to pick one, I think I have to go Muppets Take Manhattan.
Is it because of the business frog scene?
I do love the business frog scene.
Because I'm obsessed with them, Phil, Lil, and
it's
Gil.
really good. I think that is the one that makes me feel most like a kid when I see it. Like it takes me back there. But I will literally watch any Muppet movie at any time.
I would have put.
Are we doing that now? Is that what this is?
Yeah, it is now.
It is now. That's what.
Forget this podcast. We can do that another time.
So remind me after we're done to pull out my puppet that I had custom made for me, based on a character from a children's book I wrote.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah,
we're gonna have the puppet on to play a game.
Sarah, do you have a puppet of you?
I don't have a puppet of me. It's
I am kind of shocked that the two of us don't have puppets of ourselves.
I need to make a puppet. Really so my puppet's based on the character. I need to make a puppet of me, because that would be amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
I think it's because I kind of am a Muppet in life.
That should make it easier.
We're not Muppetizing me. You would think, but like it almost makes it redundant.
I guess.
I don't need it because I am one.
Well, also you always have the one human like hanging out with the Muppets.
Sure,
that's true.
You know, so you could be the Jason Segel or the Charles Grodin. You know,
Interesting that those were your first pulls.
I love Charles Grodin. R.I.P.
Michael Caine or Tim Curry would have been my first two.
Michael
Like
Caine.
So Muppet
human
Christmas
among
Carol,
the
it
Muppets.
would be my favorite. It's
Okay.
definitely my favorite like Dickens adaptation.
Yeah.
Is Muppet Christmas Carol. I think that's a brilliantly made film, and it is elevated so high by Michael Caine's performance.
Oh God,
He's so good in it. He took it so
Yeah.
seriously, and that's why it works. Like he's just
Mhm.
like,
Right,
this is
like
an
he
acting job,
does
and
it like
going
I'm
to
doing
Yep.
Dickens. Yeah, and it's
Yep.
just incredible. All right, we have one more random interview question for you. So roll that
Great.
D6 for me one more time, please.
5.
5. Okay, and roll a D20 for me.
6.
What was the most emotional session you've ever run?
Oh.
Run or been or played in. Again,
Run.
this is the thing where
yeah.
you're like, do whatever you want.
No, we're gonna be sticklers on this one.
Yeah. This one for the one like
Run.
behind the screen for you.
Yeah. Okay. I did an arc. It's gonna sound insane, so follow me.
Okay.
I did an arc of thirsty sword lesbians.
Hell yeah.
Which I know doesn't seem like it would be a very emotional situation. And often when I'm running it, it is not an emotional situation. However, this particular arc dealt with, like, we spent the time to like build everything up, and this was a thing where it was like a princess, and she her father, she was half fae, and her father was going to come back and like try to take over the kingdom and kill her, and it was like these like big sweeping kind of fantasy epic moments. And I was playing multiple NPCs, and all of them cried, and then everybody else at the table was crying. There was a lot of like love confessing and loss, and one of the characters died. It is not what you would picture as an incredibly emotional situation. It should have been horny, and instead everybody cried.
I love that.
That's cool. Do you think there was something about the group of people that you had, or like what made it such an emotionally charged session, in your opinion?
Well, when I was putting it together, part of it was that we had built all of these things, and everybody had this huge like flaw insecurity about them that they were like trying to overcome. And they told me like their characters are, this is what they really, I asked them what their character, all of them, what their characters wanted, and like what their characters' biggest fears were. And I was just like handed all of these beautiful, like juicy hooks as a storyteller. And I said, like, how comfortable are we feeling? Like, what would you like the tone of this to be? And Ansel, I feel like you will appreciate this. They said, Sarah, gloves off, wreck us. And I said, okay. Yeah. And it was something that we streamed live on Winter's Tale, which is an Australian channel, and we would get people, we streamed on Sunday nights here, which is Monday mornings in Australia, and we had people who would regularly sign in and be like, okay, I have my box of Kleenex, I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to cry at work on a Monday.
It is Monday morning, and I am going to cry. Sarah, make me cry. And I was like, okie dokie, here we go. Yeah, and there was just like a lot of loss, and we had a character like sacrifice themselves for another character, and like one of the characters was a lesbian who had discovered that she was a lesbian later in life, and didn't think she would ever be partnered with anybody, and then like, you know, so there was just like a lot of like, oh, it was a lot of heavy emotions. And like, if I am given the go ahead to just be just kind of brutal and heart wringing, I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm just gonna squeeze it all out of you.
That's like my favorite kind of session, is when I have permission to just go there. and be
Yeah.
emotional
Yeah.
and create like emotional arcs for people, to like give them the tough choices with each other. And it's the best.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Great answers, by the way. Thank you so much for sharing
Thanks.
that with us.